gonna react to his shorts.
This is the difference between moms and dads when shopping. First, there's you asking for something. Mom says, "How much does it cost? What is it for? Do you really need it?" Then after you explain everything, she still says no and asks you to put it back. Dad, he just says, "Okay," then somehow grabs a few more to put in the cart. Then there's the budget. Mom, she always checks the price, compares different brands, looks for discounts, and makes sure she's getting the best deal. Dad, he just grabs whatever looks cool without even looking at the price, then gets scolded by Mom later. Lastly, there's leaving. Mom, she's ready to go home. Dad, he suddenly says, "Let's go get some ice cream," or randomly stops at a fast food place, just because we're already out. But there's one thing they both do. Right when you're about to check out, they leave you at the checkout counter to go grab the one thing they forgot. So like this video if you can relate. This is the difference. This is the difference between a noob and a pro pretending to be asleep. First, there's hearing your parents coming. Noob, they hear mom coming. Panic, immediately jump into bed and pull the blanket over their entire head. But then, mom instantly knows you're fake sleeping, because who sleeps like that? Pro, they hear one tiny footstep, instantly lie down naturally. One arm outside, blanket halfway up, like they've been asleep for 3 hours. Then there's breathing. Noob, they think sleeping means breathing really loudly, so they start going, "Hoo, ha." But there's one tiny problem. They don't even normally snore. Pro, slow breathing, relaxed face, no movement, so convincing, mom actually thinks they're asleep. Lastly, there's when mom tries to trick you. She quietly says, "I guess he's asleep," and leaves the room. Noob, the second the door closes, they wake up, grab their phone, but suddenly, mom opens the door again. Pro, they wait. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, then only they wake up. So like this video if you're a pro. This is the difference between a noob and a pro. This is the difference between moms and dads when shopping. First, there was one kid in our school who was always absent. Sometimes, he wouldn't come to school for an entire week. Whenever he came back, he never explained where he'd been. At first, the teacher gave him warnings, but still he kept disappearing. Until one day, the teacher had enough. She was about to kick him out of school. But suddenly, his best friend stood up and told everyone the truth. He said, the kid wasn't skipping school. He was staying home to take care of his sick mother. The entire class gasped. Nobody knew what he had been going through. Even the teacher started crying. So the next day, everyone in the class decided to visit him together. We brought fruit baskets, flowers, and gifts for his mother. We arrived at his house, knocked on the door, and walked inside. But then, everyone froze. Because the kid was just sitting on the couch playing video games. Then, his mother walked downstairs. She looked completely fine. There was one kid in our school who was always absent. Sometimes, he wouldn't come to school for an entire week.
This Roblox player got permanently banned for something he never did, and this could happen to you too. On March 2024, a player named Ryan started playing Roblox. He was just a normal player who loved playing obby games, but his older brother, he loved hacking in Roblox. Every day, he would try different cheats, hack games, and troll other players. He got banned over and over again, but every time, he just created a new account and started hacking again. Ryan kept telling him, "Please stop," but his brother never listened. And this was when everything went wrong, because eventually, Roblox got fed up and IP banned his brother forever. And because Ryan used the same home internet, Ryan was banned from Roblox too, even though he had never hacked and never even broke any rules. He tried explaining to Roblox, but they didn't care and just said, "Your brother caused this." So like this video if you feel bad for Ryan. This Roblox player got...
This is finally back in my dorm.
This is the difference between boys and girls at the mall. First, there's going shopping with your parents. Boys, they follow mom for 5 minutes. Then suddenly, mom turns around and is gone. Meanwhile, he's already at the toy section, playing with a Nerf gun. Girls, they actually stay with mom, help her with shopping, and even learn how mom chooses what to buy. Then there's buying clothes. Boys, they just walk into the first store, grab one shirt, try it on, say, "Looks good," and they are done. Girls, they enter one clothing store, try on 20 different outfits, take pictures of every single one, ask their friend, which one looks better? Then after 2 hours, they buy the first outfit they tried on. Lastly, they're seeing someone you know. Boys, they see their friend from across the mall. They nod. That's it. Girls, they see their best friend. They scream, run towards each other, hug, even though they literally saw each other yesterday. So like this video if this is you at the mall. This is the difference between boys and girls when they are with their best friends. First, there's compliments. Boys, their best friend gets a new haircut. They look at him, stay silent, then say, "Nice." That's it. Girls, their best friend changes one tiny thing, and immediately everyone starts saying, "You look gorgeous! I love your hair!" Non-stop. Then there's taking pictures. Boys, they've been friends for 10 years, and somehow they only have 2 blurry pictures together. Girls, they've been friends for 1 month, and already have 500 pictures together. Selfies, funny pictures, matching pictures. Lastly, there's arguing. Boys, they argue, insult each other, start wrestling on the floor. Then 5 minutes later, one says, "Wanna play Roblox?" And suddenly, they are best friends again. Girls, they argue, stop talking, post 100 stories on Instagram about how their best friend betrayed them. And 3 months later, someone finally apologizes. Both start crying. And finally, they are friends again. So like this video if this is true.
Okay, that was it.
This is the difference between boys and girls when they are with their best friends. First,